Welcome back. So glad you could be with me here today. Walter at the workbench. Someone asked me about my ECE planes, if I could talk about them. So here we go. The one I have in my hand right now has been with me 45 years or thereabouts. Bought for me by my sweetie. These are called Canabin Holder. Okay. That's a Canabin Holder. So in America, it was marketed as a gent's plane. These are known as single iron planes, meaning they have a single iron, no chip breaker. And oftentimes the older ones had black oxide finish on the back from the mill, from the foundry, and the top was polished. So to use these, you place the blade down in the plane, you slip the wedge in, and you press it. And you should start getting a shaving. To adjust it, you tap it, and then to lock it in, you hit the wedge. And that's it. So the thing that I find amazing about these planes is how beautiful the cut is, considering they're a single iron and they have a wide open mouth. So, thinking I would pass this on to one of my children one day, I got a second one, because you can't give one child and not the other. And then this one developed some problems because I was using it and I dropped it, and so I broke the knob, or what they call the horn, and over time the glue joint on the back piece has weakened. So that needs to be re-glued. That's not a problem. And this could be repaired, or the company sent me a brand new one. So I would have to shape the top the way I want it and lacquer it. So these were lacquered. So that's a project, and that's one of the reasons it was set aside. But I still can use it the way it is. Interesting thing about wooden planes, if they have a horn on the front, the only way to adjust them is with this strike button on the back. If you want to retract them. Whereas, so see, now there we're getting a good heavy cut. If I want that lighter, I strike it back there. Gets a little lighter. Strike it back there. And it gets a little lighter. Whereas with my plane, when I make them, if I have a heavy cut, I can strike it up here and it gets finer. So that's the only difference. All right, so that's the Canabin Holder. So when I was looking for replacement horn, the company also sent me a brand new one. So now I have 3 of them. The block plane, this is my original, had this since the 80s. Once again, beautiful fine shavings with a wide open mouth. These are made of hornbeam with a lignum vitae sole. That's what they call their castle joint. It's basically a saw blade mark. You'd have to do the geometry, but if you hold it a certain way, you can see where the saw blades went through like this, but by turning it on an angle, they look wider. So here too, I kept my eyes open for more so that I could pass them on in the family. And I picked up a second one which was older and a third one which is a little bit newer, but they're all the same style. And I believe they're all hornbeam. These are beech with a hornbeam sole. Now, another ECE plane that I have never used and I'm going to sell because it's very valuable. And I'm not taking it out of the box because it's pieces. It is called a Noothoebel or a plow plane. Okay? And what it basically is as a plow plane, if you know anything about that, I can show you one of the cutters. Okay? A plow plane has cutters to make grooves, or they plow through the wood. So this is brand new. I'm not sure of the age. I would probably say, based on the fact it's got the green box as opposed to the cardboard box, it's probably 90s, maybe 2000, and it is in complete, perfect shape except for a slight tear on the corner of the box. So if you're interested in this plane, message me. I will sell it to you privately before I go ahead and list it. It's the number 30S, and it has from 3 to 14 millimeter cutters. And it had the original price tag shows $149.95. But I have a funny feeling, you see that? $149.95? I have a funny feeling you can't touch this for a lot more than that. So that's about it, everybody. These are my ECE planes. Now, there are 3 more in the house. That are not single iron. They are mechanically operated adjustment knobs. And I'll have to get them out and actually use them for the first time in 45 years. My parents brought them back from Germany when they were over there visiting. And they've been with me ever since, and they stay in my office. Sort of sad, but they're a memory for me of my parents, but they really, I don't know, they really should be used. So that's about it, everybody. ECE stands for E.C.E. in Germany. Hope this was helpful, useful, educational. If you're interested in the Noothoebel, let me know, the plow plane. Like, subscribe, and share. Walter out.